the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Think about the great historic moments in the sport, and many times you think about the one single big punch that finished a great fight. He's the kind of fighter that can do that here tonight.
Yeah, and more importantly than that, yeah, he has the power, but there's been other guys. Ernie Shavers had great power. He never won the heavyweight title. You have to have a trick to get it to the target when it's most needed, like Rocky Marciano against Ezra Charles. You know, Marciano had very little time left. His nose was split, and the ref was going to stop the fight. He had to land that punch, and he had a little trick. Started one hand, threw the other.
Teddy, I assume many times in your career, you were instructing a fighter that was going to face a fighter who just had the longer reach, flat out had it. What did you tell him? What did you try to cement in his head leading up to that fight?
You know, sometimes you get caught up when you're fighting a fighter with those great, outstanding physical attributes like tallness and height, reach advantage. You start to think that only one way is the way to go. You got to force yourself to work your way in. I remind myself and I remind my fighter that you can step out and make the taller man give up his height. Walk him into traps.
Look at that combination by the Hitman. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Harper.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Last 10 seconds of this first round.
Keep working the body.
The Hitman's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Here we go. Round two is underway. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Junior's putting forth a great combination there. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Missed the body shot. Junior's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
Halfway through round number two. Unable to score with the hook. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Junior. To the head he goes with a left hand.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep moving.
Count down the final moments of this round. And this round comes to an end. Junior's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, and to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
Nothing there on the punch by Junior. Junior's speed, to me, Teddy, is clearly the biggest difference we've seen so far tonight.
Yeah, but there's ways to take away speed. One is to go downstairs to the body and start to discourage the guy a little bit. You know, take some of the air out of those sails.
two-punch combination by Junior. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Junior's got a little something coming back at him. A counter-punch scores. Harper showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. And now another left. Ten seconds to go in this third round. Always good to get off to a good start, and that's exactly what he's done tonight on Teddy's scorecard, sweeping the first 3 rounds. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because you got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Junior's doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by the hitman. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Halfway through this round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Junior. The hitman's able to land a nice, clean left hand. This is what they worked on in training camp. Another good combo by Harper. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Junior's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. 3. Harper's getting back up to his feet after being knocked down. 10 seconds to go in the fourth. End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point, because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night, and you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You're going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed, and it's important to remember that.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. The hitman showing us a side that we haven't seen before, and obviously the knockdown brought that about.
Yes, it did, and he's hoping that right now that it confuses the opponent. Don't be so sure he's going to stay with this, Joe. He might just be doing it for a diversion tactic. You know, just to survive right now, maybe buy him a little bit of time, confuse his opponent, keep his opponent at bay, and then go back to what he knows best.
We'll look out for that. Harper's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will...
Oh, that's gotta hurt. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Harper's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second. whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Junior. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. What an excellent... The hit... Oh! How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Harper's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now.
You gotta see that coming, champ. Let's go. You gotta see
Coming
that.
to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And that's the end of round 5. Junior's plan that his corner put forth throughout all training camp was exactly what we're seeing here. Fighting from the outside, scoring at will. His opponent, they haven't solved it once.
And I'm shocked because, you know what? There's tape on this guy. There's video out there. We knew that he was going to fight this kind of fight. How did they not know, and how did they not prepare for it?
The Hitman's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now, we talk about the fighter, but it's important right now for the corner, for the referee, for the doctor to know that he does have those kind of recuperative powers. So they give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe the ref gives him a little more time than he gives somebody else.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Good combination punching by Junior. The Hitman. Bingo. Oh, and there you go. A non-stop swarming attack puts him down.
His opponent feels like he's in a rainstorm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. Look at this. Junior's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockout, your winner, Junior. That's what you want to see. A guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for